Sierra Oscar from Sierra Oscar 2-1, on scene at Talbot Street. What's happening, Debbie?
Pickup versus pedestrian. Driver's over there. Said she just ran out in front of him. Knocked her unconscious. I've got a witness.
Good for you.
Sorry to keep you. You were saying?
There was a man chasing her, punching her. That's why she was running. He was trying to grab her handbag, but she wouldn't let go. Then she ran into the street and the car hit her.
Can you describe the man that was chasing her?
He's black, you know, West Indian. It was a bit quick. I just heard him shouting, looked round, saw him trying to hit her, and then bang.
Did anyone else see what happened?
Don't think so. Driver wasn't much help.
Did you see which way the man ran off?
No.
Would you recognise him if you saw him again?
I don't know.
What was he wearing?
Dark top, dark trousers, I think.
Tall, short, what?
I couldn't say, I didn't really notice.
West Indian man wearing dark clothes.
I'll put that out.
Steve, we can take this lady for a spin round the area, couldn't we?
I suppose so.
Would you do that for us? Try and spot the man.
I'm not sure it'd be any good.
It's up to you, love.
Go on, give it a shot, eh?
All right, then. I'm not making any promises.
Sierra Oscar.
You'll be all right here, yeah?
I'll do my best.
Go ahead, Debbie.
Yeah, the PI accident at Talbot Street. It seems the victim was assaulted by a man before she was hit by the pickup. IC3 wearing dark top, dark trousers.
You coming with us?
Yeah, why not?
Look who it is. Oh, yeah. I wonder what he's doing around here. Looking for someone to mug.
That might be him, I'm not certain.
Really?
Might be.
Was it him or not?
I don't know.
Let's take another look, shall we?
I don't think it's him after all, sorry.
You positive?
Well, no.
Benny Marsh, isn't it, Nick? Didn't you rob an old lady outside a post office last year?
I think so.
Definitely did.
Yeah, that's right. He punched her in the face, didn't he? Stole her pension.
Yeah.
From this angle, I'm not sure, but it could be the man I saw.
Right, let's have a word.
What do you want?
Oh, Benny, can you tell me where you've been the last few minutes?
What should I?
Because I'm asking you.
Not a good enough reason. Come out my way.
Do yourself a favour and tell us where you've been.
No chance.
All right, where are you going?
That's none of your business. What I do is never your business. You got it?
What you do, Benny, is usually against the law. That makes it very much our business.
Your breath stinks. I'm out of here.
Not yet, you're not.
Look, I'm walking away and you ain't gonna stop me.
If you don't behave yourself, we're going to have to arrest you.
All right, that's it. You're under arrest.
Hey, what for?
For assault.
Assault hardly touched you.
No, you took someone else, didn't you?
This is Jane McNaughton.
Will you tell her next of kin?
I'll ring Sunhill from St Hughes when we get there. 5 Landseer Gardens. It's not exactly around the corner, is it?
What's that? Cannabis?
Well, it's not a stock cube.
I want my solicitor, you got that?
Yeah, I can hear what you're saying, but I need to know why you've been arrested first.
I was arrested because PC Lockston thinks he can do what he likes. But I know what he was doing, and he knows he shouldn't have done it, don't ya?
Debbie, this is Mr. McNaughton.
Where's my wife? Can I see her?
Not yet, Mr. McNaughton, but she's going to be fine. She's got some superficial bruising and some scratches.
His car's off the road, so I gave him a lift. Well, now might as well have a coffee. Do you want one?
Oh, no, thanks. Hold on, Dave. Look, I found this in his wife's handbag.
Oh, golly gosh, Deborah. That's cannabis. It's illegal.
Yeah, all right, Dave.
What, I've been it if I was you.
Well, you're not me. I'll decide what to do with it.
What all I meant was, it's hardly worth the bother.
You definitely don't want to add anything to your description.
No, when I try and picture him now, all I can see is the bloke you arrested. I'd rather leave it like it is.
A black male wearing a dark top and dark trousers. OK. If you just sign there and there, please. Lovely. Thanks very much for your help.
I hope I've done the right thing.
Of course you have. Don't worry.
About 10, 15 yards perhaps. And a man ran straight past me.
Excuse me, Nick, listen to this.
As I was saying, the man ran straight past me. It was black, about 20, 6-footish, short hair. That's about it, really.
The Talbot Street accident.
That's right. I was walking up Talbot Street and I saw this man hitting this woman. She ran in front of a car. Well, I should have said something at the time, but I was already late picking my kids up from school.
This man, he definitely had short hair, not dreadlocks. Well, they weren't tied back in a bunch or anything.
No. He had very short, dark hair, no question.
Sarge, prisoner's meal. All right, thanks.
Steve, you got time for a quick word?
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to check on...
363 from 408 receiving.
Can you stand by, Nick? I'm with Mr. Monroe in custody.
Can you call me when you're free to speak?
Received. Yes, sir.
Benny Marsh. You arrested him after a witness pointed him out on the street.
That's right, sir.
Any problems?
Like what?
I hear Benny's making allegations.
He's just not very happy at being nicked again, sir.
Well, he should stop breaking the law then, shouldn't he?
Exactly.
Are your witnesses solid?
Yes, sir. Fine.
OK, thanks, Steve. That's all for now. Nick?
So,
What's up, Nick? Is there a problem?
another witness has turned up. He says that the suspect's an IC3, all right, but that he's 6 foot with short hair. Looks like it's not Benny Marsh.
Says who?
Some bloke who was passing. He got a real good look at the suspect. He sounds pretty certain, Steve.
This is his statement?
Afraid so.
Oh, great. I was really hoping to see Benny go down for this. He's well overdue.
What are we going to do?
I'll get him out of here now before he starts banging on about the ID again. Sarge? Yeah? It's been a development. We've got another witness for the assault on Talbot Street.
Huh?
Yeah, this one was closer than the last one. Seems to be a lot more certain about what he saw. Says he has short hair. No question. Well, that's here in the statement.
So you want to release him?
Unfortunately, yes, Sarge.
We're going to give him the good news then, aren't we?
We'll get him another time, Steve, don't worry.
I'm not worried.
He looked like a dead cert, didn't he? I mean, known villain just round the corner.
Why do you think I nicked him?
Right, just wait there, please. I'll go and get your property.
Oh, hang on. I'm not leaving yet. There's a few things I want to say.
And what's that?
About how I was arrested. It was done all wrong. I want to make an official complaint. I know how to do it.
I bet you do.
I want to see the duty inspector.
Is it true you found some drugs in my wife's handbag?
Who told you that?
I overheard an ambulanceman talking to a nurse.
There was a small amount of what I think is cannabis.
Well, it's just for personal use. My personal use.
Yours?
Yes. You going to arrest me?
Not at the moment. What was it doing in your wife's handbag?
She bought it for me.
Really?
Yes. But she doesn't buy it for anyone else. She's not a dealer.
Well, I'm glad to hear it, Mr. McNaughton. I do want to speak to your wife when she's better, though. I want to ask her about the accident.
She's gone for some tests and scans. I'll be here until she's fit to go home. You want to talk to her, you talk to me as well.
We should never have said anything about Benny in front of that witness.
Well, Benny doesn't know what was said, does he?
No, but if his complaint goes all the way, then someone's going to speak to the witness and she'll probably tell him everything.
I'm aware of that, Nick.
Yeah, and we can't change the ARBs or the witness statements because they've already been signed.
What about Debbie's pocketbook?
Well, what about it?
She'd have written down the first description she heard, wouldn't she?
Yeah, no, I know.
And what if that description was to match Benny perfectly?
Then it'd look like the witness in the car knew exactly what she was looking for. Like she wouldn't need any help from you and me.
Exactly.
Go on, give her back the dope. It'll make her feel better. Cheers, and I'll have a cheese roll.
What was the street value then?
About 37 pence.
That much?
I mean, even as we speak, right, there's a South American cartel taken out of contract from WPC Keene. The notorious drug buster of Sun Hill.
Yeah, all right, just shut up, the lot of you. I reckon there's something odd about the McNaughtons.
Oh, come on, Debbie. They're just a typical married couple. I mean, you can just see them on a Sunday, can't you? The husband washes a car while the wife's inside preparing a lovely joint. Have a cup of tea and a bag of crisps, please.
What's the joke?
You're talking to it.
Debbie, got a question for you. You remember the witness we took away from Talbot Street? Did you write down the description she gave you?
Of course.
Do you remember what you wrote?
Male, IC3, dark top and trousers.
If I told you the witness remembered some extra details in the car, about the suspect being 5'8"-ish, dreadlocks, would you have a problem with your pocketbook entry?
A problem, Steve? Do you mean would I change it?
No, not change. More, add to.
No, I wouldn't. I broadcast the description I got and it's on the CAD, so my pocketbook entry stays as it is. Nice try, though.
OK. If you want to go by this straight and narrow, that's up to you.
It's a pity, though. You can't even get a bit of backup from your mates.
I need to talk to Sergeant Boyden.
We can't just leave it there.
Yes, we can. She's obviously not going to play ball.
Well, she might if I have another word with her. If I fill her in...
No, she doesn't need the full story. No, but if you can loosen her up a bit, yeah. And while you're there, check what she was saying to Boyden, will you?
It's none of your business what I was asking him.
I just wondered if it had anything to do with what Steve was saying, that's all.
I was asking Sergeant Boyden what I should do with the cannabis I found. You didn't think I was trying to stitch you and Steve up, did you?
Well, you're not exactly acting like one of us, are you?
What's that supposed to mean? Come on, spell it out.
I'm sorry, Debbie, but you've got to be very careful. You're going to start making enemies.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's just you're so prissy about everything.
Prissy?
Yeah. Squeaky clean, goody-goody.
Yeah, I know what the word means. I just don't think it applies to me.
No? Then why won't you change your pocketbook entry? If someone asks you to bend a rule, you bend it.
Without knowing the reason?
You don't need to know the reason. If Steve wants a favour, that should be enough.
For you, maybe. But I'm not about to make up evidence because your mate Steve wants me to.
You don't trust him?
What do you think?
He's a good copper, Debbie. He might...
Yeah, don't trot out the usual pony, Nick. You can get results without breaking the rules.
Yeah, well, we all work our own way, I suppose.
And you're going to work Steve's way?
That's right.
Then you're an idiot.
Yeah? Well, we'll see who the idiot is.
Not interrupting anything, am I?
No, Sarge. We're finished. Mr. McNaughton, how's your wife?
How is she? She's mad.
I'm sorry?
She nearly gets killed buying drugs for that animal, and the first thing she can say to me is tell him I'll be there next week.
I don't understand.
That's all she ever thinks of these days, and I'm sick of it.
I'm afraid you're not making much sense, Mr. McNaughton. Who are you talking about?
Chris Tilly. He's in Shadwell Prison doing 8 years for armed robbery. My wife visits him every week. Only 172 weeks to go.
Is your wife a prison visitor?
Not that visiting's enough. She has to let her precious Chris ring her every day in my home on my phone.
Did you say your wife was buying drugs for this prisoner?
Yes. I told her something like this would happen. Is there some way you can help? I say something to frighten her off?
Hello, how you feeling?
Bit of a headache. Not surprising, really.
I'm WPC Keane from Sunhill. I found you at Talbot Street after the accident.
I don't remember much about it, I'm afraid.
Well, can you tell me what you can remember?
I was walking along the road on the pavement, and then I woke up here.
Did anyone approach you in Talbot Street? Did anyone assault you?
No. It was just a silly accident. I didn't look before I crossed the road.
So you do remember what happened?
No. At least I remember there was nothing to concern you.
What about the cannabis in your handbag? That concerns me. Especially as I know who it's for.
You've been talking to my husband?
Yes.
And he's told you about Chris, I suppose?
Yes.
He doesn't understand. Chris needs me. Eric doesn't.
Before you say anything else, I must caution you.
Well, there's no need for all that business. I'm not going to tell you anything that'll get Chris into trouble.
But you could have been killed today.
It wasn't his fault. I was flashing my money around in the pub and someone followed me out.
What pub? Mrs. McNaughton, you've got a choice here. I can either ask you questions about Chris Tilly, about how you smuggle the drugs in, how much you get from each week, or I can ask you questions about the dealers who sell you the drugs. Who do you want to talk about? Your friend Chris or the dealers?
I've read the statement given by the witness who saw you on the street. She says she thought you were the man she saw earlier. There's no suggestion of any prompting from my officers.
No prompting. They were obviously both telling the woman in the back to pick me out. They went past me one way, stopped, turned right around, keeping alongside me, pointing at me all the time.
There's no mention of that here. If you wish to continue with this complaint, I should tell you it'll be your word against that of 2 police officers and a completely independent, upstanding member of the public.
Look, I know you think I'm messing you about, but I'm not. This is serious. And for once, I've got the law on my side.
You realise you could get a couple of very popular officers into trouble.
So what?
Think about it.
So what are you saying? All their mates are going to be after me now, are they?
I didn't say that.
What's the worst thing that can happen to Loxton if I go on with this complaint?
I couldn't say.
Will he get the sack?
No chance.
Right. I'm out of here.
What about the complaint?
Stuff it.
Sarge?
Yep.
I've just got back from St Hugh's.
Good. Filled out your ARB?
Yeah, but I've also got the name of a drug dealer and the name of the pub where he deals.
You should go to St Hugh's more often.
Well, Mrs McNaughton gave me the full story about the cannabis in a handbag.
Is it a story worth telling?
Definitely.
OK. Oh, sir! Matt? Debbie's got a lead on a drug dealer.
Really?
Yes, sir. And I think I could arrest him today with a bit of backup.
Go on, Debbie. What's your plan?
Well, go into the Tally Arms. That's where the dealer works. Get him to offer me some drugs.
How?
Say I'm a friend of Mrs McNaughton.
Mrs McNaughton? The victim of the PI accident in Talbot Street?
Yes, sir. She was assaulted by a man just before she...
Yes, I have the details. Did you take a description from her?
Yes, sir.
What was it?
I see 3, 6 foot, short black hair.
I see. Carry on, Debbie.
Nick, hang on a minute. Change of duties. Dave's going to be received for the rest of the shift, you and me.
Well, what's up?
Step this way, all will be revealed. We're going on a little drugs raid.
Yeah? Great.
Sarge.
How we doing?
I've done all the checks. This is him.
Is Debbie involved?
Involved? She's running the show. Just thought you'd like to tag along in case you learn something. Debbie?
OK. I've been told about a dealer called Derek Roper. He's been done twice for supplying crack and heroin. It's all up here on the screen.
Who's your informant?
None of your business.
Mrs McNaughton, innit?
The woman at St Hugh's? I wouldn't have thought she's much of a snout.
I shouldn't judge people by appearance, Nick.
Good tip. I'll make a note of that if I were you.
Derek Roper deals in the Tally Arms between 2 and 4 and 8 and 10 every day. He keeps his drugs in a gent somewhere. When we arrest him, he might try and flush the gear away. Nick, I want you to be responsible for fishing anything out the bog. It might mean you get your hands or even your arms a bit dirty, but I'm sure you don't mind that.
Of course he won't. Right, you know what to say?
Yeah, don't worry, Sarge. I've got to let him make all the running. I must wait for him to make an offer, and I mustn't suggest he sells me drugs.
Right, when he gets to court, you have to repeat exactly what you said. If there's a sniff of entrapment, he walks.
Yeah, I know.
In you go, then.
Somebody to love, somebody to love. I woke up this morning out of my bed, looked out the window, what I say.
What, mate? There you go.
Cheers. You clocked him?
Yeah, over there on the mobile. He's made 2 trips to the gents already.
And so he goes again.
Is anyone sitting here?
Yeah, 10. Cheers. I haven't seen you here before.
First time.
Why this place?
A friend of mine recommended it. Jay McNaughton.
Means nothing to me.
She comes near once a week. She told me to look out for you and maybe say hello.
Hello. Is that all?
To begin with.
Well, you're going to have to say more than that if you want to stay at my table. Come on, love. Time's money. What do you want?
How can I put this?
I don't know, you tell me.
I want to buy some Coke.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
No.
How much do you want?
About 30 quid's worth?
No problem. You sit there. I'm not going to go and see a man about a snake.
Here we go. Hang on. Let them get inside.
Go! Wait! Police! What's going on?
Is this yours?
I've never seen it before in my life.
Any luck?
Not for him. Well done, Debs. Come on.
Nick.
Right.
This is Derek Roper, Sarge. I've arrested him for possession of drugs with intent to supply.
She said she wanted to buy some Coke. She set me up.
I'll make a note of your comments.
Did you say anything to the witness about knowing Benny Marsh?
I thought Benny had dropped the complaint, sir.
Did you say anything? Pathetic. Nick?
We didn't say anything to her, sir, no.
Not to her. Meaning you said something about Benny that you knew the witness would hear. I know Benny Marsh is a nasty piece of work who robs old ladies for a living, but that does not make it okay to point him out to a witness. I've spent time and trouble getting a complaint against you dropped today, but now I'm not happy to let it go. I'm going to carry on asking questions till I get some proper answers, and if I can prove what you've been up to, I reckon you'll lose a couple of days' pay. Did Steve warn you that could happen?
No, sir. He left that bit out.
Debbie, conversation you had in the pub, was that kosher?
Do you mean, did I ask him for drugs like he said?
Yeah. Did you?
Well, if I said I did, the case would go out the window, wouldn't it? And no one heard what I said except him.
So?
So I did everything like you told me. He's lying through his teeth.
Just as I thought. Good girl.
Nick.
What do you want?
Look, I'm sorry about what I said earlier, calling you an idiot. Can I buy a drink to make up?
No, thanks.
Oh, come on.
Look, I'm not in the mood. What you said earlier about sticking to the rules, maybe you were right.
Oh, I don't know. I can see the benefits of the occasional half-truth.
Yeah?
Look, why don't we talk about it some more over a drink?
Nah.
You're sulking because of my arrest, aren't you?
No, I'm pleased for you. It's a good result.
You're such a bad liar.
I'm beginning to realise that.
What have we got here then? Tweedledee and Tweedledum?
We found them in a derelict house on Gunner Street, Sarge. They appear to be haggling over this bag of sweets. Except, of course, they're not sweets.
Whose bag is it? Who had the bag when you found them?
I don't know, Sarge. Dropped it like a hot potato when they saw us coming.
What are these tablets?
They look like ecstasy to me, Sarge.
Well? Right. Suspicion of possessing a Class A drug. Name, address and age, please.
I'm Terry Lowe, 32 Bryan House, Larkmead Estate. I'm 17.
Yeah, all right, I'm dealing with him first.
Yeah, well, look, I've got nothing on me.
No, I'm sure you haven't, but...
Look, I've got nothing.
Listen, Terry, I'm dealing with this lad first. Name, age and address, please.
Anthony Green, age 17. 88, Rhinist Crescent, Kensington.
Date of birth?
September the 12th, 1978.
Oh, so you're not related, then?
No.
Empty your pockets, please. You're wasting my time. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, you got nothing. I'm going home.
This interview isn't over yet, Mr. Percy.
Yeah, could have fooled me.
We have information that last night you took possession of a large quantity of Class A drugs.
Charge me then. Except you can't, can you? Some nasty piece of dirt's been telling you lies, and you're so thick you believe them. Lies like that. I don't like them.
Yeah, what does that say?
Entitlements.
All right, goes to bed.
Thank you.
So what's it mean?
You don't know what entitlements means?
Well, yeah, I do. But I mean, like, what if I have to be in that cell all night just because you can't be bothered to question me? I mean, it's a bit off, isn't it?
You won't be in the cell all night, Terry. Not if you cooperate.
Yeah, but I will cooperate. I'll cooperate now, but you see what I'm saying? I don't want to be locked away forever.
Come on, Terry.
Yeah, but it's a liberty, though, isn't it? Anyway, I can't go in the cell because you ain't done my entitlements properly.
I think that I have.
Yeah, but you ain't checked everything. I could be ill, couldn't I? Look, I'm starting to get a bit panicky, do you know what I mean?
All right, I'll call you a doctor, but you've got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, well, I'm not going in themselves. I'm going to sit out here.
No, you're not, Terry.
Look, I want a brief. I'll wait for him out here.
All right, I'll get you a brief as soon as you go in the
Don't
cell.
touch me. I'm staying out here.
George, give us a hand.
Look, just leave me alone. Look, I'll just sit here.
Come on, Terry. Come on.
Look, can't you get off? Look, I don't. Look,
Terry, relax.
I want to see my brief. I want to see my... I'm not Terry!
Terry, come on.
Brief! Get off! No, look at me. Look, I can't breathe now. I want to see a doctor on a brief now.
Yes, all right.
You want me to charge you for the tablets you were carrying so that you can walk out of here on bail, stroll along to your hidey hole and reclaim your whole stash, correct? You still think you can get away with it now that we know about your plan? I mean, what are you going to do now?
I'm going on holiday to the south of France, since you ask.
Oh, very good, Eric. Well, let's hope your bail conditions allow for that, eh? I don't think you'll be going anywhere.
Why don't you just shut up?
Bob, I think it's time to release Mr. Percy on bail, if that's all right.
No luck there?
Nah. He's got the drugs all right, but I don't know where they are, and my snout doesn't know either. I'm afraid we moved too soon.
Maybe not.
So these are the pills Percy had on him?
Yeah.
Where did you get these?
2 lads that Polly and George nicked down on Gunner Street.
Are they here now?
Yeah, in the cell.
These pills match. That's new information. We can hold on to them a bit longer. Where's Garfield?
I think he's in the canteen.
One of the boys may know something.
You haven't met them yet.
If we don't get those pills tonight, they're going to be all over the patch by tomorrow, Bob. It's got to be worth a try.
I've got to release Percy at 6 a.m.
Just under 3 hours. Here you go, George. Cheers. You thought of anything else?
No, that's all we got. A pair of twins. Except one of them's rich and the other one's a little terror. Can't exactly see them being mates.
Anthony's a long way from Kensington. I doubt it was a party brought him all the way down here. My guess is you interrupted a deal.
Yeah, but we don't know that the pills came from Percy.
A bit of a coincidence, isn't it? One night Eric picks up some pink ecstasy tablets. The next night this lad Terry's walking around half a mile from here with 30 pink pills on him. Now, Anthony, he doesn't want a brief, right?
No.
OK, we'll start with him. From what you said, he sounds fairly straightforward. How are you feeling?
All right.
Ever been in a police cell before?
No.
That's good. You still at school?
Yeah.
Where?
At St David's. It's a boarding school near Brighton.
Good. But you spend your weekends in London?
Yeah.
So, what were you up to tonight?
No comment.
Come on, Anthony, it's not a difficult question.
No comment.
You went to Gunner Street, didn't you? You have to admit that.
Yeah.
And there was another lad there, wasn't there?
No comment.
Anthony, we found you with another lad.
Yes.
Do you know him?
No.
Really? So you want to protect a total stranger?
Listen, I'm really sorry, but I think I better have a solicitor. I'm sorry, I should have said earlier.
Anthony's decided he wants a solicitor.
Oh, right.
To sign the custody record.
Bob, I'm just going to take a look at this Terry.
Yep, OK. Any particular solicitor in mind?
No. Have you come and let me out? Because I'm all right now, you know what I mean? I know I went off earlier, but it's just what I do. I mean, something in my brain just goes and then I go mad.
Yeah. All right, Terry.
Yeah, but yeah. Can you let me out? Because those other officers don't like me very much anymore.
We'll talk when the duty solicitor gets here.
Yeah, but I can talk now. Look, I can tell you everything about everything that happened tonight. All the little details. I know it all.
Save it for your solicitor, Terry.
But I know things you wouldn't believe.
Terry, save it.
Oh, piss off if you don't want to know.
Bob?
Yeah?
How long before the duty solicitor gets here for Terry?
Oh, I'll be less than 30 minutes now.
OK, could you give us a call when either of the boys are ready?
Yeah, will do. Hello, Sergeant Cryer, custody. I see, thanks very much. Our little brawler's given us a false name. There's no Terry Lowe at 32 Brighton House, thanks.
This gets better every minute.
Yeah, doesn't it?
All right.
No, I'm not all right. You've given me false details, haven't you?
Yeah, sorry.
And what's the matter with you? Why don't you just cooperate?
I don't like giving out my name and address. It's private, isn't it?
You are going to find yourself in very serious trouble. Now, why don't you just tell us the truth?
Michael Higginson, 59 Elverton Gardens. It's round the back of the Royal Thames Infirmary.
Yes, I know where Elverton Gardens is. But why don't you do yourself a favour, Michael, eh? Behave. You're in custody now. It's not a game. Why don't you try and get your thoughts together before your solicitor arrives?
But I've changed my mind. Don't want a solicitor now. I can tell you what happened right now.
All right, if you don't want a solicitor, you're going to have to sign something to make it official.
Yeah, I will. Look, I'll tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
All right, calm down.
Well, can I come out of this cell then?
As soon as I've sorted out the paperwork.
So what about the doctor you promised me then?
Yes, all right. You're going to see a doctor in a few minutes, Michael. But if those details of yours don't match up this time, you and me are going to fall out.
Look, it's the God's honest, I swear.
It better be.
I understand you're holding Anthony Green here.
I'll just check for you.
I'm David Butler, QC. A friend of the family. These are his parents.
Could you tell us when he'll be released?
If you'd like to sit down for a while, I'll just find out what the situation is.
Has he been charged?
Like I said, I'll ring the custody officer and ask.
If you would.
How did you do this?
It's when those officers chucked me in the cell. I had a panic attack.
Really?
Yeah, I get them all the time. I don't think I should be in a cell. What do you think?
It's not up to me, Michael.
Yeah, but can't you tell them? I mean, they've got the right up with me.
It's all up to the custody sergeant, Michael.
But looking from my point of view, I've got no one on my side. I really don't want to go back in a cell.
Sorry.
But get your hands off me, all right?
Behave.
Why won't you help me? You're just a pig like him.
Come on.
If anything happens to me, right, it's your fault.
Lucky me!
Sarge, can I have the keys, please?
Yeah, there you go. Anthony's talking to his lawyer in the cell, a David Butler QC.
QC? What's he like?
Oh, the usual. Doesn't like being up early in the morning.
Is that clear? You understand me? Good. Let's get this whole affair over with. I'll be called at 10.
Mr. Butler, I'm DS Greig. Are we ready?
Are we?
Yeah.
They weren't your tablets, were they, Anthony?
No.
They belonged to the other lad, didn't they?
Answer, Anthony.
The other lad was trying to sell you the tablets, wasn't he?
No.
No.
We found them.
You found them?
Anthony, please think about what I've told you.
We were just having a cigarette and talking, and we found them.
You were in a derelict house in the middle of the night, and you were talking. He's not one of the world's greatest conversationalists, is he, Anthony?
He's a friend of mine.
Anthony, before you say another word, I need to consult with you. Detective Sergeant Greig, I think it would be in everyone's interest if we suspended this interview now.
I agree. I think Anthony needs to do some careful thinking.
OK, Mr. Warren, I think you've had enough time.
I think you've had enough time.
All right, Eric.
Only another hour and 47 minutes to wait. 6 o'clock, Sergeant Cryer, or I'll be taking action.
That's right, Mr. Warren. I shall review the situation at 6 o'clock.
Good, my client wants to go home.
I've got business to attend to.
Come on, sunshine.
I'll swear on anything you like. Puff, yeah. Trips, yeah. But I wouldn't touch ecstasy. But half of them are moody anyway, innit? You never know what's in them. Could be anything. Whiz, Strychnine? Bloody dandruff, who knows? There you go, he knows what I'm talking about.
Michael.
Look, I did not want those tablets because I do not do ecstasy, all right?
How do you know that those tablets were ecstasy if you'd only just found them?
Look, what you got to understand about drugs and tablets is that they each have their own unique characteristics. Any reputable doctor will tell you that.
Are you saying you've seen tablets like these before?
Similar, Chief, similar.
Where?
Oh, it was that time, I don't know, was it? No, I forgot. But I see some coke pumps, right, and it was disappearing up this geezer's nose.
That's enough. We know what you were doing inside that house, Michael. You were selling drugs. Now, I want you to tell me where you got those tablets from.
Me and my mate, we found them.
He's not your mate, Michael. He's your customer.
Yeah, well, that's where you're wrong. Because me and the yuppie, we go back a long way. He's a Chelsea supporter. Why don't you go and ask him?
I don't think we need to start playing Mr. and Mrs. at this time of the morning.
Look, you're really winding me up, all right? Now, I'm not going to talk to you no more.
All yours, Bob.
Hope you've been cooperating.
You're not as stupid as you like to make out, are you, Michael?
At least you've shut him up.
No, they're both telling exactly the same story. Maybe they are mates.
Possibly. But there's no way they found those tablets. Those tablets were supplied to them. But as long as they both stick to the story, we're not getting any closer to Percy. If I could charge Michael with dealing, he might name Percy.
Sarge, when we arrested Anthony, he had a flashy car, right? His pockets were full of reddies, and he was carrying a mobile phone. And doesn't he sound like a dealer?
Maybe, George, but when we interviewed him, I could have sworn he was on the point of telling us that Michael was the dealer.
That was the local Nick. They just had a word with Michael Henson. He's safely tucked up in bed. The little beggar's given us a wrong name again. You've done it again, haven't you?
Yeah.
Look, we know you're not stupid. Foolish, yes. Immature, yes. A pain in the neck, certainly. But you're not foolish enough to think you can give us a false name and get away with it. Now, you've got a brain inside of there. Why don't you use it?
Ready? Oh, for God's sake.
That's it. I'm charging him with assault and criminal damage.
Did he give his real name?
No. Now we've got to get the FME and have him checked out again. Don't you start! Yes.
I need to talk to DS Greig in here in private.
Wants to talk to you in private.
All right. So?
I don't want Mr. Butler to hear this, OK?
He's in the front office. He can't hear. We can interview you alone, Anthony. You're free to send Butler away.
No, he's a friend of my parents. I have to have him. It's not about the pills, it's about Steve.
Steve?
Yes, the boy who was with me. His name's Steve Billing. Lives at 138 Monnier Street, and that's the truth. He always does this. He won't tell anyone his real name. Don't know why, he just gets into trouble. Listen, you can't make him do anything, okay? He just gets hyper when he's in trouble. I mean, you know his name now. Why couldn't you just let him sit outside for a while? He'd be calm then.
Anthony, I haven't got the time for that. I have to know where he got those drugs from.
But we just found them.
You're not helping him, Anthony. You have no idea what he's got himself involved with. Think about it. Anthony says that Michael's real name is Steve Billing of 138 Monnier Street.
All right, I'll check that. Meanwhile, do you want to hold on to Percy? I've got his brief nagging me every 10 minutes.
For the moment, Bob. Anthony's parents, are they still here?
Yeah, they're in reception with Mr. Butler.
Do you think we could get them in here to see Anthony?
You think it'll make any difference?
I'm not sure, but time's running out and I haven't got any other ideas.
All right, bring him in.
Well, this doesn't happen every day, does it?
What?
Well, if the other boy wanted to come out of his cell, cuddle up to his mum, would you let him?
If I thought someone wanted to cuddle up to him, which I can't imagine, and if he hadn't been winding us up all night, and if he hadn't tried to have it on his toes twice in the past hour, and if he'd given me the right name in the first place, maybe. All right? Now go and check if he's willing to be known as Steve Billing.
Sarge.
Steve Billing, 138 Monier Street.
At last.
Yeah, has he owned up to being my mate?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, excellent. I told you.
Well, I don't know why he's so pleased.
Oh, it's always the same. Like the good old days, this is. I've always taken the heat for him, always.
And you're proud of that, are you?
Well, that's how it is. He's the nice boy. I'm the criminal mastermind. Prejudice, isn't it?
Look, those pills that you had tonight, they were his, weren't they?
No. No way. You'll never split us up.
You what?
I'd never grass on Anthony. Not in a million years. And he's the same.
How is he?
Anthony's fine, Mrs. Green, but I'm afraid he's not cooperating.
He's trying to protect his friend.
Steve.
You had trouble like this in the past?
Late nights, drinking, fights. Always with Steve, but never involving the police before.
Maybe you can help us. How long have they known each other?
They've played together since they were babies. Steve's mother's been our cleaning lady since I can remember. She's a very decent woman. She brought up Steve by herself.
I see.
Anthony's found it hard to break with Steve. They feel some sort of loyalty to each other. Anthony sometimes sees him in the holidays, but it always leads to trouble. We forbade him to see Steve.
If Anthony doesn't break with him now, he could be facing a charge of possession. He doesn't seem to understand how serious this is.
Mr. and Mrs. Green, do you need to talk to him?
What's happening?
We're bringing in the heavy squad.
No, we certainly won't be able to do anything until the governor gets back, and that's going to be, what, an hour and a half. Have you come back to find me?
I'm sorry. Anthony, you must tell them the truth. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. But you're not helping Steve or yourself. You must tell the police what happened. Don't let him spoil everything.
Are you ready to make a statement, Anthony?
Yeah.
Good.
Steve called me tonight at about 11. Said he knew a man who had 1,000 tablets of ecstasy. Didn't tell me his name, he just said that he had some to sell and that if he could sell them quickly, he'd get lots more with the money and be in business. So I arranged to meet him at Gunner Street. He had about 30 tablets with him. He kept them in this cavity in the heel of his shoes. I told him I didn't want them. He was furious. He just went mad. But see, he didn't understand. I was going to give him the money anyway, so he'd be in business. I mean, it was all I had. I just didn't want the tablets.
You were going to give Steve Billing 200 quid for nothing?
Well, he needed it. I didn't.
So, since the tablets were not owned by Anthony, I think you should be looking to Mr. Billing for any further information.
You just shut up! Just shut up!
Well done, Anthony. Interview terminated at 11 minutes past 5.
Let him down. Keep quiet.
Bob, I need to interview Steve Billing right now.
Seen the state he's in?
Yeah, I know, but I've nearly cracked this one. He's scared of the cell, that's all. Once he's out, he's fine. That's what Anthony says.
Really?
He's got the information on Percy. Anthony's told us everything.
All right, you've got 40 minutes.
Right, now, switch your brain on and listen. Isn't it true that the tablets we found were yours, not Anthony's?
No.
Isn't it true that you called Anthony and went to Gunner Street tonight to sell those tablets to him?
No. Why?
And isn't it true that you got them from a man who's got 1,000 more hidden somewhere? Isn't all that true? I think you're catching on, Steve. And isn't it true that you've got a little hole in the heel of your shoe where you keep your stash?
Try to trick me, right? And he wouldn't say anything. He wouldn't.
You're all alone on this one, Steve.
Bastard! Bastard! No. No way. I'm not going to prison. Not for this.
Right. So how can you help us?
You want Eric Percy? He's in here, right?
Do you know Eric Percy?
Yeah.
We need to know where he keeps his drugs. Steve.
In his back garden. I can take you there.
Good lad, Steve. Good lad. Interview terminated, 5:33 a.m.
Why? Why did he do it? We were friends.
The officer will show you out.
David, I don't know how to thank you enough. You think you won't even get a caution?
Scot-free, I should think. Very lucky boy.
Which one's that then? The local boy or the boy from Kensington?
Ah, that's Anthony. Local boy's being charged with possession with intent to supply, assault and criminal damage. Plus he's informing on Eric Percy.
Good result for you then?
I don't know. I mean, 3 a.m. I arrest 2 twins for exactly the same crime, right? 6 a.m. one of them's walking out of here on bail like little Lord Fauntleroy, and the other one's having the book thrown at him.
So you think someone's been hard done by?
Well, no,
So
but...
it's a good result then?
Mr. Rogers?
No, he went off. He'll be back in a bit. I'm the engineer, David Ash. Take it this is about the punters cheating the machines in the pubs?
Yeah, that's right. Do you know anything about it?
No.
It's these quiz machines he's worried about, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's this one do?
Just got to answer multiple choice questions. Get them right and you build up credit. Then you can either collect your winnings or play on.
When you've got machines like this in pubs all over Sun Hill?
Yeah.
What makes you think someone's been cheating them?
I don't know. You better ask Mr. Rogers about that.
Shows how this one works. I'm a bit of a trivia buff myself, actually. Well, exactly how long is Mr. Rogers going to be?
Don't know.
No, no, this one.
Alan, have you seen Rod?
No, Gov, not today.
Don, I'm looking for Rod. CPS are after some witness statements.
Sorry, can't help you.
What's he up to? He hasn't even booked out. He's not running errands for you, is he?
Look, I've no idea where he is.
You're supposed to be supervising him, aren't you?
Yeah, sorry, but I've got a bit of a rush on. It's this big obbo at the Pitshanger Trading Estate.
Well, one of you get hold of him on his mobile and tell me the instant he gets in.
What's that mean?
That means you've lost.
Again. Mr. Rogers.
That's right.
PC Quinn and this is PC Hollis.
Oh, thank God you're here. This has been driving me up the wall.
Well, I'll get straight to the point, Mr. Rogers. Exactly how much money do you think you're missing?
At least 800 quid, but it could be a lot more.
Well, haven't you any way of telling?
Oh, I don't know how much is in the machines. Look, all I know is that in the space of a few weeks, our takings have gone down to nothing.
Yeah, well, declining business is not a police matter. It could be loads of reasons why your takings are down. Have you asked the landlords to keep an eye out?
Oh, yeah, they're keeping an eye out, but can I trust them?
Well, unless you come up with some hard facts, I really don't think we can help you. I'm sorry.
Hello, Lynne. What would you like to drink?
Are you stupid, phoning me up like that? What are you trying to do?
Nothing, I just fancied a drink, that's all. I thought it would be nice to meet up again.
Just say what you're here to say.
Only if you have a drink.
Gin and tonic. Well, spit it out.
Look, Lynne, I think we've got our wires crossed here.
I've been married to Barry nearly 20 years. I was getting bother off policemen while you were still playing cops and robbers. I'm not going to tell you anything about him.
Good, because I don't want to talk about him. I don't want to talk about work at all.
You're a slippery git, aren't you? I really shouldn't have come.
I'm glad you did, though.
I just thought I'd save you an afternoon waiting for me.
I see. By the way, you can call me Rod.
You've got a nice smile, Rod. But it's not going to get you anywhere. I'm not going to be your grass.
I think you know that's not what I want.
You took your time.
Ron Blake, isn't it?
I caught him hours ago. I've had my eye out for this all week. I knew the sneaky bastard waited till I was out of the pub. But I come back unexpected, and there he was, round the back of the quizzer, pulling out money.
So this bloke was stealing money from the quiz machine, yeah?
Yeah. I bet it's not the first time. He's always in here.
Where have you got him, Mr. Blake?
He's back there. I would have read him his rights myself, only I was swearing too much. Boy, look at this. Red-handed. I snatched this off him. No wonder the take's been down. Joe, and that's going straight back in the machine.
No, we're going to need this.
That is my money.
Yeah, well, when you can prove it come out one of your machines, you can have it all back in due course.
I saw him take it, I told you. Coppers. I'll be lucky if I see any of that lot again.
Oh, hello again. I hope you don't mind, it was just here on the barrel. I had no idea people drank so much Belgian lager.
I thought I told you not to touch anything.
Yeah, all right, Mr. Blake.
I'm sorry to put you to so much trouble, you know. There really wasn't any need to call the police.
Yeah, well, Mr. Blake made an allegation. Mr. Blake?
You broke into my quizzer and thieved my money. Didn't you?
I can see why you would think that, yes.
So you're saying that you didn't do it, yeah?
That's correct.
That's correct. Oh, really, Professor?
Please, Mr. Blake.
Well, that's what all the landlords around here call him, a prof. He goes in all the pubs, he plays the quiz machines, he acts like he's clever, but it turns out he's been nicking from us all along.
How's he getting the money out of the machine?
I don't know. He was just ferreting around down the back. Why don't you arrest him?
Let's have a look at the machine, shall we? I mean, we just can't go around arresting people. We need a bit more evidence than that. Excuse me, madam. Did you see what happened?
Not really. The prof was just playing the game, that's all.
He didn't go round the back of the machine?
Oh, I didn't actually see. But he didn't mean any harm, I'm sure.
Thank you, Joan. I expect the officers can sort this out now.
Please.
There's money missing. I saw it in there myself this morning.
You still say you didn't take any money out the back of this machine?
Yes.
And that you weren't fiddling around at the back of the machine when he found you?
Oh, well, I'm afraid I was doing that, yes.
Can you explain what you're doing around the back there?
No.
I'm arresting you for theft. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which later you rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
I wish I could clear this up and stop wasting your time, but I simply can't. Still, it is quite exciting for me, if not for you.
But getting arrested for theft is no game.
But it is rather thrilling for a retired lecturer. Are you going to cuff me?
Well, I don't think we need to.
Will you put the siren on?
We haven't got one. Look, we're going to take you back to the station, then we're going to head off to search your premises, and then we're going to interview you. Clear?
Yeah.
Right then, who won the FA Cup in 1985?
I'm afraid sport's not my strong point.
Right, Don, any word from Rod?
No luck, I'm afraid. His mobile doesn't seem to be working.
Either that or it's switched off.
Oh, what the hell is he playing at?
I think he'd be all right, Gov. He's a big boy.
Don, I don't want to find out that you've been covering for him.
I'm as mystified as you are.
So you're saying that you go around all these pubs, playing the games and winning the money?
Do I?
Well, that's what you just said.
Oh, I suppose so, yes, but I have to be careful. Some of these landlords are just not very good sports. I'm barred from half the pubs in the East End.
So why did you open up the back of the trivia machine?
I didn't.
The hatch was open.
I didn't notice. Could have been, I suppose.
So what were you doing down the back of the machine?
Oh, dear. Sorry.
What, you're not going to say?
I am sorry. It's not as if I need to cheat. I'm something of an intellectual, you know.
So what's an intellectual doing, trawling round pubs collecting small change?
I need the money.
That badly? I'm sorry, your story just doesn't add up.
I need to save money because I'm going to get married.
What you don't understand, Rod, is we're on different sides.
When I nicked Barry for burglary, I was just doing my job. Everyone wants to do their job well, don't they?
I thought he got off.
Yeah, well, that was a CPS. I gathered that evidence slowly and carefully. Not every detective would have been that thorough.
Yeah. He did seem to hang around the house more than was strictly necessary.
I like seeing you.
Oh, I really should go.
Why?
If Barry walked in here now, it doesn't take any nonsense, you know.
Yeah, but Barry's not going to come in here, is he?
Some of his nutter friends might. If Dave Warren did, you'd crap yourself, wouldn't you?
No. Look, the only person I'm afraid of is D.I. Deakin. We've both got a lot to lose, haven't we?
We're both scared to death.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun, isn't it?
Allow me. Yeah. Oh, this looks nice.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but it's the same stuff we get.
Oh, well, what on earth is this?
It's pizza.
Oh, pizza.
PC Hollis said you were engaged to be married.
Oh, yes.
Well, what's her name?
I can't remember.
Oh, well, never mind. I'll be back in a bit for the plate. Did you buy her a fancy ring?
No, not yet. No, I thought she might want to choose it herself. I suppose that's a bit stupid, isn't it?
No. Depends on her, really. Enjoy your food.
Certainly will.
You've got no idea how much I hate the police. You think you're it, don't you?
Hello?
It's all about power for you.
Call for Rodney Skase.
Rod, that's you.
Yeah.
Call for Rodney Skase. From his mother.
My mother?
Sorry, there's no Rodney Skase here.
Trouble?
No.
I'm going.
What?
I'm going back to my place.
Yeah, but you're going to stay and have another drink?
No, I've had enough to drink. I guess I'll just go home. All alone for the rest of the evening. No distractions. Who knows what I could get up to? Well, Barry's away for the day.
Lynne. What are you saying?
I've been round some of the local pubs.
Oh, but that was tough.
Yeah. Well, of course, they all knew the prof, but none of them had seen anything suspicious.
Well, I've been making a few phone calls myself. It turns out you were right. The prof isn't really a professor.
I thought it was Matt.
No, but he was a lecturer in popular culture in early modern England at London University.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, how's it all going?
Well, PC Hollis and PC Quinnan are still continuing their investigations.
But why?
Well, the games company still says it's missing a lot of money.
But I've got the money.
You have?
Yes, it's certainly me. I wouldn't want anyone else to get the blame.
But they say they're missing nearly £1,000.
Well, I haven't counted it recently.
But the policemen searched your flat, remember? There was no money there.
No, you see, I keep my winnings elsewhere for security.
Come on. Let's go home. Are you scared of me, Rod?
What if Barry should come back?
He won't.
Are you sure?
It's safe, I promise you. He's not coming back till late.
All right, look, I've got to make a call in, check that everything's okay, yeah?
I'm going to the loo, and then we're going home.
CID, DS Beech. Rodney, my son.
Is that Rod?
Yes, Gov. He's just got in. Right, where the bloody hell have you been?
Is Deacon there with you now?
D.I. Deacon would like to see you the instant you get back. Oh, you're hard-headed, are you? Sweating away.
You're a filthy little... You couldn't resist phoning, could you? Yeah, it did. How the hell did you find me here?
Detective work, Rod. That's what we do here. Why don't you try some today?
Nice one, Don. I should do the trick.
Take me home.
My pleasure.
I think I'm busy.
No, Lynne, you're just happy, that's all. Come on.
Alcohol-free lager. That's the oldest one in the book.
Yeah, well, I've got enough on my hands, haven't I?
I'm sure you have.
Keep the change.
Oh, hello, Jonathan. Sorry about this. Won't take a minute. Would you like some sherry?
Well, I think we'd better get on with the search, yeah?
Here's something for you, P.C. Hollis.
Oh, yeah?
A study of the emergence of football in England.
Oh. Reg. Can we have a look at your desk now, please?
Yes. Yes.
You have this desk for free?
Oh, I help out. Or I could toast you a crumpet.
How much is here?
Oh, I really couldn't tell you.
I'd say this is Mr. Rogers' manor.
In a sense, I suppose.
Yeah, in a sense it ain't being robbed.
But I won it all. Quite fairly and squarely. No, really, I did.
Oh, arrest me. Have you got handcuffs?
Well, what about you, have?
No, not in here. Upstairs.
I could make her a drink.
In the kitchen.
Lynne? No more, Reg. We've wasted a whole day on these quiz machines.
But we've cracked it now.
No, we haven't. All right, OK, the prof's got the money, right? But the only evidence we got against him is Ron Blake. The CPS would crucify us.
Dave, I've got a plan.
Reg!
It's foolproof. Earlier today, we talked to a Mr. Rogers.
Oh.
Yeah. Now he's given me this printout of the computer programs of the games machines at the Green Archer, the Peachtree, and the Lord Banbury.
How interesting.
Yeah. Now, with your permission, I've got a few questions I'd like to put to you.
You mean like mastermind?
To put if you know.
Excellent. Well, far away.
Now, in what year was Charles Dickens born? Was it 1800? Was it 1812? Or was it 1831?
Cheers. Hi, Rod. Rodney, lover boy. Sit down.
Tell me what happened. Come on.
It was all right.
Give me the juicy details.
I don't know why I should.
Come on.
All right, Barry's going to be doing the warehouse job tonight.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it looks like it. But firstly, Lynne confirmed that Barry knows Dave Warren.
OK, and?
And secondly, when I went back to her place, I noticed...
You went back to her place?
Yeah, when I went back to her place, I noticed about 200 or 300 new cardboard boxes stacked up in one of the spare bedrooms.
What about the main bedroom?
The job is tonight, Sergeant. And Barry won't be coming back till later.
OK, Rodney. I think you've just saved me hours freezing my nuts off in the cold.
Yeah, well, you owe me one.
Hey, come on, Rod. Wasn't the hardest job I've ever given you, was it? I mean, I told you she went for the booze, didn't I?
I'm not doing it again.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with you using your boyish good looks to save some legwork, is there?
Well, why don't you do it then?
I do. I do it all the time. But I thought that this job needed some younger blood. A toy boy, like you.
Piss off.
In which part of the body is the scapula found? Is it the...
All right, Ray, that's enough. Interview terminated at 20:31.
Oh, no, I know that one.
There's no need. It's all over.
I've started, so I'll finish.
All right.
The shoulder, isn't it? P.C. Hollis?
Yeah, you're right.
Good. That's wonderful. How did I do?
Well, you got them all right. It's very impressive.
We'll have a word with the custody sergeant, then you'll be free to go. All I can say is that I'm very sorry we've wasted your time. You are clearly a trivia buff.
Oh, there's no need to apologise. Really, there isn't. I've had a fascinating and exciting time.
Are you telling me you won't betray the secrets of the boudoir?
The subject is closed.
Beech from Woods, over.
Go ahead, Alan.
Yeah, we're in place by Barry Forbes' house. I just wanted to check a few details with Rod.
Right.
Go ahead.
Can you help us with the geography of the flat? Where's the bedroom, Rod?
I wouldn't know that, Alan. I've never been in the bedroom.
In that case, where's the kitchen?
You're a git.
Shut up, look. Nice one, Rod. Well worth the effort.
Go, go, go!
All right, you lot, stay where you are. Stay. You want it?
Oh, hello. It's Joan, isn't it?
Yes. Is he okay, the prof?
Oh, yeah, he's fine. We're just going to release him, actually. Do you want to...
Thanks.
Can I ask you why you come here today?
Well, I just came to tell you that he didn't do anything.
What was he doing? I mean, just for my peace of mind, please.
Whenever Ron's out of the pub, I let the prof in to play the quiz games. Because if Ron saw him winning, he'd bar him. But today I saw Ron coming back early, so I shouted to the prof. But he already had £8 of credit up on the machine.
What happened then?
Well, he went round the back to turn it off to try and wipe out the credit. But Ron saw him doing it.
You telling me he was trying to give his winnings back? Well, how come the back of the machine was open?
Well, it must have been Ron that opened it. He didn't want the prof to get away with anything.
But why didn't he tell us all this himself?
He didn't want to lose me my job.
He spends all day in a cell, risks going to court just because he didn't want to get you into trouble?
I didn't ask him to keep quiet for me. That's just how he is.
Oh, what, like a knight in shining armour?
He's my fiancé.
You and him?
Yes, we're going to be married next month, all right?
Well, yeah, he said, actually, but I thought, you know, I just didn't...
You thought that no one would want to marry him because of how he looks, because he's a bit scatty. Well, he stood up to Ron Blake, didn't he? And he stood up to you lot. And I expect he was as polite as can be, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah, he's quite a nice bloke, actually.
He's free to go now.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Chair.
Hello, Richard. He's more than a nice bloke. He's a catch.